what's going on, guys? War Brothers Collectibles here. Welcome back to another 4K movie update. In this video, I just want to show you guys some of the things I've picked up recently. So yeah, let's get into it. So released today is, of course, Avatar Fire and Ash. So, of course, naturally, I had to pick this up on 4K. Now, in this release, you get the 4K, the Blu-ray, and a bonus disc. Love the artwork on the cover here. That is Varang from the Ash people. I've not seen this film since the cinemas, so I'm really excited to give this film another watch. I did remember really enjoying it. I thought it was really good. It didn't disappoint. If anything, it didn't really add anything new, I think, to the series. It just built on the world that was introduced in The Way of Water. But it was pretty much the same thing again, but with different characters. But yeah, I'm all for more Avatar movies. I absolutely love the world of Pandora and everything in it. Love the characters of Jake and Neytiri. It's one of my favourite science fiction movie series of all time. I absolutely love Avatar. So yeah, I'm really excited to give this one another watch. I think I'm going to save this one for the winter months. That's when I tend to watch these kind of movies. I always watch them around Christmas time. So yeah, it'll be really great to give this film another watch to see what the 4K is all about, because The Way of Water looks absolutely stunning on 4K. So this one, again, should be no exception. This one is going to be amazing. And yeah, I'm super excited to eventually give this one a watch. So I picked up Fire and Ash. This was $24.99 today. Picked this up brand new. This is the day of release. They still have plenty in stock. But yeah, $24.99 for a brand new 4K is a more than fair price in my opinion. So yes, that was Avatar Fire and Ash. And a few days ago, I actually picked up Disney's The Lion King on 4K. Because I really read some great things about it. People were talking about the colours and the vibrancy and how great this film looked and sounds on 4K. So yeah, I decided to give it a whirl, because if it was anything like the Toy Story release on 4K, as you guys know in this channel, I've done a separate review on that. You can check that review out if you want to. I absolutely love Toy Story on 4K. It was such an amazing emotional experience. So yeah, I had really high hopes for this Lion King release, because I was hoping it was going to give me the same reaction. And yeah, I watched it and it was really good. I still got the goosebumps. I teared up, I cried, I laughed, I smiled. I had a really great time watching it. I watched it last night. The 4K, I would say, if you got the Blu-ray, that is probably just fine. But I just think the 4K just adds a little bit more to the colour palette and to the vibrancy. That HDR really makes those colours pop. The opening title sequence song, The Circle of Life, is absolutely amazing. You get pure chills, pure goosebumps in that moment. And the Be Prepared song as well, that was really insane colours. The greens and the reds and the fire, just really jumped right out on the screen. And it did really bring give a whole new life to this movie. And yeah, it was really stunning to watch on 4K, and I had such an amazing time. And I really like this cover artwork as well. It's quite different to any other releases that we've had of this film. It's just Simba there standing off looking in the distance. It just gives such an epic feel to it, and I really love the cover artwork on this release. But yeah, this 4K was really good, and I think, if you're definitely a fan of the movie, I do think it's actually worth the purchase. But if you have the Blu-ray, I would say that was just fine, probably for most people. But if you want that little bit extra to your Lion King experience, I do think the 4K is totally worth it. So that's Toy Story, the original, on 4K, and The Lion King, I do think, are totally worth picking up in terms of old Disney releases. But yeah, that was The Lion King. It was really fun, and I enjoyed watching this film on 4K a lot. So that's actually going to be it for the 4K releases that I picked up recently. There's not been too much added to the collection over the past few weeks. But today I actually picked up the Phantom Menace novelization. This is also brand new out today. It was actually meant to be released tomorrow, the 2nd of June. But I went into my local bookstore and they had it on the shelf. So I thought, yes, I will pick this up while I've seen it, And coming off the Revenge of the Sith novel, what a great book. I finished this one last week. Coming off this book, I really have high hopes for The Phantom Menace. I know this is just a re-release of the original book by Terry Brooks, written when the film came out in 1999. I don't know why they've decided to re-release it, just with a new cover artwork and, a new edition pretty much of this book. But yeah, anything Coming off the Revenge of the Sith book, I'm really excited about it to see what it has to offer to the Star Wars universe, see if it adds anything extra to the film, much like the Revenge of the Sith novelization did, because that was such an amazing book that just added such an extra level to Revenge of the Sith that I never thought was possible. And I absolutely loved reading it. It was an absolute blast. So yeah, I really have high hopes for The Phantom Menace. I've never read this one, all the years it's been out. I've known of the book, I've seen it used to have, it was all black and it had Darth Maul's face on it, written by Terry Brooks. But yeah, I'm really excited about this one to see what it has to offer and will it add anything extra to The Phantom Menace. So if you read this book, guys, please leave comments down below. Do you recommend it? Is it good? Is it just as good as the Revenge of the Sith one was? Does it add anything else to the characters? What did you think of it? Does it improve the film experience more? Does it add that extra level to The Phantom Menace that you never thought was possible? Because I really found that with Revenge of the Sith, and I really enjoyed that book a lot. So that's going to be it, guys, for this 4K movie update and just a few other things that I picked up recently. Lion King on 4K, really good, really recommend it, especially if you're a fan. And yeah, I'm super excited to watch Fire and Ash. I've not seen it since cinemas, as I say, so I really look forward to watching that. I have no doubt it's going to look absolutely stunning on that 4K. And yeah, picking up the Phantom Menace book today was a nice little addition. It was only meant to be released tomorrow, but my local bookstore had it, so I thought, why not? Add it to the collection and put it on the reading list. Cannot wait to give it a read. So yeah, thanks very much for watching this video, guys. If you like these videos, please give this video a thumbs up. I really do appreciate all the support. And welcome to any new subscribers. Welcome to the family. I know it's been about a week since I've done a video like this, kind of. I had a little bit of a break. I had some time off work, time to assess things and think about my YouTube channel and see where I want to go in the future. But yes, I am back now to doing regular uploads. So thanks very much for watching this video, guys, and I will see you very soon. Take care.